Morning guys. Morning. I thought I was talking to them then. Something a bit different today. So if you join the channel for country walks or mountain walking, you might find this a bit boring and just don't watch it. Give you a clue where I am. My wife's just gone in the York Castle Museum. The Grand Old Duke of York marched 10,000 men up that hill. Well, that's where the rhyme was based anyway. And I'm going to do the York Walls. So, pretty impressive buildings here. York Castle Museum. I'm going to walk around and try and get onto the walls. That's the Fishergate Tower, and the original gate had a portcullis, so it's a lower, see the slots for it. I don't know if you put on pause if you want to see those dates. 1505 the tower was built. The original walls were done in 13 something. That's interesting information on the board if you want to put a pause and read it. Right, so these are the walls. There's the Travel Lodge where the Grand Old Duke of York used to stay when he came to town. Maybe not, but we're going to walk the city walls and see if we can find any interesting information. And it takes about an hour, I think, so it's a good walk anyway. See, looking back there, you can see the Castle Museum. I don't think the Mason's Arms was about when the walls were built. Sure they're up here somewhere. In quite good nick actually. I say they're 13 something, their walls were rebuilt. There's some older sections. One of the original gates. Again, portcullis would have come down there. This is the Fishergate Bar. Gateway being here since medieval times, and that plaque that you can see above the gate commemorates William Todd, Lord Mayor of York, knighted in 1487. Again, put it on pause if you want to have a read of the information. That's the tower. There you go. So you drop down when you come to one of these, and then go back up on the other side. So these would have been cart gates, and these would have been pedestrian traffic. Easy to fall off the edge of this, there's no railing or anything. There's the gate. Got a lot of post boxes along here. Can't see any arches. Come to another tower. Got a brew here. Gatehouse Coffee. Let's go have a look at the board. Yeah, nice. Warmgate Bar. Oldest part of the 12th century archway. Interesting. York was loyal to King Charles I. Obviously the front facade's all added on, but the Warmgate Bar. Might go and get a brew. the main gateway, main entrance into the city originally. The little cafe up there is tiny and it's packed, so I'm not going to bother getting a drink. Carry on around the walls. Chippy. Pretty impressive though. Right, back up this way. More cafes and walls here. On to another one. Looking back. I'll find the notice board. Red Tower, built in 1490. Stone footings are buried. Again, pause if you want to read it. This is good. This is for, in these hard times, people can't afford food, so I've got a glass of water and put some money in the donation box. We'll do a bit of a food bank upstairs. Cracking idea. Let's have a look at this tower.
Do you take your tablets?
Yes. There you go. So you have a bit of a break in the walls now. So you have to follow it along to get back on the walls, not sure where. Nice stretch to the river here. Presuming this is the River Foss. Nice weeping willows on the other side. Reflection of the bridge. That's probably about a quarter of a mile walk gap in the walls. It starts again over there. Nice Layerthorpe Bridge. Again, pause if you want to read it. But that section we've just walked now from the Walmgate Bar up here, there's no walls there because they used to have King's Fish Pool, and one of the boards earlier on said about the flooding that they did there, but again, interesting. Back on the walls. Good walk. Look at that. Quite a few of these little bastion places. Give them a chance to shoot down arrows. Anyone trying to get against the wall, you shoot from there down the sides. Merchant Taylor's Hall. I was reading something about that online, but I can't remember what. That has a few open days during the summer. There's the York Minster in the background. Not sure what those remains are. Maybe a guardhouse or something, maybe in the old days. How long can you be? That's the remains, Roman remains, of the eastern corner tower of the fortress they used to have here. Old Roman fortress. The Minster. So you come down there. Look at this one. Have a look at the board. Monk Bar. I'll go through it all. This is the Monk Bar. If you want to pause and read, quite interesting. 4 stories, 14th century, bottom 3, and the upper floor 15th century. And up until 1970 I had a working portcullis that was lowered. This is the way you have to go to get back on the walls. Whoa. Bit low for my head. fit back on the walls. Nice gardens down there. There's York Minster on the other side. We'll have a walk past that in a bit. All the trees grown way higher than the walls here. Nice section this. Very green. Up to a bit of a narrow bit. The Minster. What have we got here? Ooh. I'm sure there'll be a board somewhere to say what we're looking at. Yeah, this is the Bootham Bar. Been a gateway here for almost 2,000 years. The Roman legions have marched through it. Do the usual if you want to read it. So we just come down. Made arch into the city. And I'm staying just down there. What's that one? That's the York Art Gallery. So I think that's the end of the wall. Unless you can get on that side there. Yeah, we've got another break in the walls here. You've got a bit of the old walls there, but it carries on round here somewhere. Section of the walls there that you can't get on. Continues down here somewhere, up the old walls. Don't find where you get on. It's a bit breezy here. The River Ouse. Lendal Tower, originally part of the defences, and a water carry on over there. You get river cruises down there. It's well windy here. I was looking back to the Lendal Tower. Turkey Peacock. And we're back on the walls. There we go. I think we're going to go on a river cruise tomorrow. Might film it. If you don't like city walls, you've probably gone by now. But I find it quite interesting, the old stuff. So feel free to tune out if you don't like these kind of walks. Just went away for an early anniversary, a couple of nights in York. Let's see what else there is to see. The Grand Hotel, too posh for me. Taking out some sort of cenotaph. York Railway Station in the background. Go back round to another tower. Back at another bridge. The Micklegate Bar, a royal entrance. Ah. Edward IV been here, Richard III, Henry VII, James I, Charles I, James II, Queen Elizabeth II, and Henry VIII just missed. We went by the Walngate bar instead. Right, so we're here now. Started here at Fishergate, walked round to there. That's where the original big lake was, that break where you walk down the road. You passed there, over there. Then there was a break there, wasn't there? You had to walk down the street to here to get, you couldn't get back on until after the river. And we're here, so not far to go now. Victoria Bar and Bale Hill. And then we're back to Clifford's Tower. That's nice. Severed heads of rebels and traitors were once displayed on here. They're off their heads. I'll come back up to carry on. Go to another one of these.
When we reopened,
Another cafe. There's a few little tiny cafes all along the wall. No room to get in them. This looks like the end of the walls here. Let's have a look. Bale Hill. Yeah, here. Yeah, so I started there and I'm back down by the museum. So let's have a look. Norman Mowson Bailey Castle, 1069. Right, thanks for joining me on a slightly different walk than usual. The York City Wall. Interesting, nice walk actually. And I think that's the end of it, so thank you very much for watching.